Welcome to the Business Value Exchange. I'm Helen Beckett, Community Manager, and delighted to be talking today to Giovanni Colombo, who's Director of the ISMB, that's Research and Innovation Centre for ICT in Turin. Welcome, Giovanni.
Welcome, thank you.
I know you have a distinguished career in telecom sector, first of all, but more recently in public policy and advising the European Commission in various matters. Now, as Director of the ISMB, you're very interested in smart cities, amongst many initiatives. Can you just outline for us what a smart city is and entails?
Oh, yes, I can start by saying that the sustainability culture is a quite important basis for the smart city concept. And this culture is, of course, offering new perspective by definition. One example is that most of the processes that we are facing should be transformed in a sustainability perspective, and smart city is an important element of this transformation. But in addition, this smart city concept, which is a transformation concept, is also affecting the sense of identification and the responsibility of citizens. And this is quite an important element because it is posing the citizens in front of the basic dilemma of what kind of societal and economic development.
So you outline there the responsibility of the citizen. That's interesting. I just wonder, in return, what does the smart city, what does it offer? What vision does it offer this citizen, and also the business, of course?
Oh yes, by definition, the smart city transformations I mentioned are very much important for the fact that they are acting on all the processes, as I said. But the new fact is that from an economical viewpoint, this new culture and these new transitions are not only necessary, but also urgent. And this is posing new conditions also for economical and business environment. This means that, for instance, if we have to reduce the 80% of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere by 2050, this would imply a very radical transformation of many, many things. This means huge investment, and maybe an affordable investment to a given extent, but a way to make them more affordable is to make gradual choices, starting from the fact that nowadays we are wasting a lot of energy and a lot of physical materials, physical objects. And so starting from having for instance, more social life and less consumerism could be a very good, important element. And this is putting the citizens rapidly, put them at a stake, because they are in play in this game, very, very radically. Also from an ethical viewpoint, because working for a smart city means to give a chance for an acceptable life for future generations also.
So you outline here some clear responsibilities for the citizen and the business, but with big rewards in terms of the sustainability of the planet. I wonder also, you talked about how smart cities let us anticipate the future. Could you just describe a little more about what you mean?
Yes. It should be clear to everybody that working for a smart city progression means to put together very different elements, very strictly tied to each other. So it's a complex, a very complex process that needs, first of all, some sort of overall governance. And this governance would not be possible in the absence of a common vision of the future. In other words, the urban community, in a certain sense, are forced to agree on a common vision. And this common vision must be the way through the social dynamics. And on the other hand, the social dynamics must also define a measure of the, let's say, effectiveness of the actions that we can take in order to achieve that common vision. And also, still, the social dynamics must be able to define a sort of mechanism able to redefine the common vision, to avoid that the common vision is becoming a sort of metaphysics or something like that. And this dynamic vision is a quite valuable element for a society, because on one hand is inspiring in a sort of, let's say, reverse time arrow, what we need to do now A future perspective is inspiring now what we need to do. And on the other hand, it is giving rise to an active role of the society to build up its own future.
That's an inspiring description of, smart cities and how they can be a mechanism for measurement too, and how they can help us be more coherent and connected is what I hear. So many thanks indeed for sharing those thoughts with us today, Giovanni Colombo, Director of the ISMB. We'll be talking about smart cities again, I'm sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.